Attention please. This uploading is only for educational purpose. No intention to infringe copyrights. Learning English with subtitles. GPITRAL. Follow us.
Tonight, on Most Shocking, from belligerent booze hounds to drug-crazed criminals, they're over the top and under the influence. First up, a wasted daredevil climbs a 200-foot construction crane and nearly falls to his death. Plus, punch-drunk hooligans take on security, then face the floor. And later, a liquor store thief crashes into the law, then makes a fatal mistake. This is not a movie. Everything you're about to see is real. Brace yourself. This is Most Shocking. Under the Influence.
Corpus Christi, Texas. An outnumbered officer tries to break up a family of drunken fighters. News cameraman Morgan Allen just happens to be on the scene.
They were drunk out of their mind. The officer immediately told one individual to sit down on the ground. And the curb was only about this high off the ground. As soon as the guy sat down, he lost his balance and fell back.
But while the curbed combatant struggles to stay up, his sparring partner refuses to go down. The cop pushes the unpredictable giant away, and things take a dangerous turn.
One of the gentlemen was not being cooperative. He was, being real aggressive. And so that's when the officer, you see him like a little ninja pull into his side pocket, whip out the pepper spray, and just get him right in the face. I don't think that big guy even saw it coming.
The blinding spray takes the fight out of the bruiser, and a bystander helps get him under control. But for Morgan, the action is just heating up.
Can we turn this off?
Hey, Terry! Get that guy right now!
One of the Blitz beauties suddenly advances on the cameraman.
I didn't know what this girl was going to do. I mean, I had one drunk guy over here on the corner yelling at me, another one getting pepper sprayed in the face. The whole scene was going nuts.
He is recording all of them.
Thankfully, backup arrives seconds later and helps wrangle the brawling brood into a paddy wagon.
And the last guy, he's got the pepper spray in his eyes and it's real red around his face. And the officer asks him,
It burns, don't it, say?
It does burn, I'm not gonna lie.
It will go away. I promise you, it will.
This toasted clan may not have wanted their drama made public,
Please stop.
but they should have thought of that before taking it to the streets. Vancouver, British Columbia. Rescue workers race to a building site where a drunk is taking his all-night bender to a dangerous new level. After ascending a 200-foot construction crane, the maniac whoops it up at the top. Photojournalist Bill Cook tapes the daredevil's exploits.
He was wobbling from side to side. I'm thinking this guy is going to fall. I'm going to witness a death here, and I started questioning myself whether I should even be filming this.
But Bill keeps shooting as the man continues his perilous party.
What's going on? Jump or something?
Onlookers watch in disbelief as the inebriated acrobat steps onto the guide wires and scales down. The cables may have been designed to support thousands of pounds, but the shifting weight throws them off balance. And the tipsy tightroper goes for a white-knuckle ride.
He started shaking it around a bit, left and right, and I'm thinking, geez, even a gust of wind at this point could blow this guy over.
Struggling to steady the line, the booze hound gets back on his feet. But when he tries to keep moving, the cable swings again. This time trapping him horizontally.
And at that point there, for sure, I thought, okay, he's going to slip. There's a good chance he's not going to be here in a few minutes.
It's about to get worse. When the man tries to right himself, he ends up losing his grip. Now, rescuers on the ground fear they may have to take drastic action to save his life.
And we're up over 100 feet now over a dangerous construction site. It's a dangerous movement.
Incredibly, the wasted Canuck is able to pull himself back up and shimmy to the machine's far platform. But after the near-death experience, his high is wearing off, and it's time to come back down to earth. Authorities coax the man to the ground, where he's quickly placed in cuffs.
It was just unbelievable. I've never experienced or seen anything like it in my life in 15 years of filming.
Hopefully the next time this guy wants to party, he'll find a safer place to hang out. Siberia, Russia. Drunken delinquents face off against a security guard in this Soviet supermarket. And someone's about to take the express lane to Beat Street. At first, it's 4 against 1. But then the guard's co-workers get his back. Suddenly, one hosed hooligan throws a punch, and this mini Cold War gets hot. The first blow starts a chain reaction of pain. The sentry's wicked right cross rings the instigator's bell, evening the odds. The scrappers split off, but not before the first security guard gets his kicks. Then another watchman enters the fray and also punts the intoxicated punk. On center stage, a goon dances with a guard, while his boozed-up buddies get pounded to the ground. With his drinking pals out of the picture, the last man standing has to face the facts and a fist. Now he's a cleanup on aisle 5. But the show isn't over, because tonight this store is running a special on Smackdowns. Finally, the head of security pulls a pistol and stops the fight. Facing superior firepower, the losers gather what's left of their dignity and stumble out the door. These crooked comrades were shopping for trouble, but they were too buzzed to brawl. So security guards gave them an early checkout. Sao Paulo, Brazil. It's not uncommon for rowdy soccer fans to be ejected from the stadium. But at this game, one fan is so wasted, he's throwing himself out. At first, it looks like the hammered Humpty Dumpty takes a short fall. But as cameras soon reveal, this egghead toppled face first onto the solid stone walkway, 15 feet below. All the stadium doctors rush to put the drunk back together again. But as it turns out, they won't have to. Despite his long descent, this tipsy tumbler survives with little more than a headache. But it could have been worse. Because when this South soccer fan literally got hung over, he hit rock bottom.
Coming up.
Slow down, just in case.
Concerned citizens film a suspected drunk driver.
You are kidding me.
Taking a turn for the worse. Plus, two former drinking buddies get liquored up and throw down. And a tipsy good old boy takes on a truck and loses on Most Chucky. Under the Influence.